Get back, Link. Looks like you're coming too. Link, a terrible thing has happened. The evil shadow spirit has been released. Impa, the leader of Kakariko village, had sealed the evil shadow spirit in the bottom of the well. But the force of the evil spirit got so strong, the seal of the well broke and it escaped into the world. I believe Impa's gone to the Shadow Temple to seal it again, but she'll be in danger without any help. Link, Impa is one of the 6 sages. Destroy the evil shadow spirit and save Impa. There is an entrance to the Shadow Temple beneath the graveyard behind this village. The only thing I can do for you is teach you the melody that'll lead you to the Shadow Temple. This is the melody that will draw you into the infinite darkness that absorbs even time. Listen to this, the Nocturne of Shadow. And with that, we've learned another new song, and can go straight to the temple. Let me take care of the village. I'm counting on you, Link. Alright, so now that we've got that new song, I think I'm going to go straight to the temple. One more time. Alright, so this is where the Shadow Temple is. For reference, you see where we are in the graveyard? Yeah. Okay, so we have to go down here and yeah, you have to light all of these torches. They all have to be lit at once, so very quick way to do this. This is why I recommended you got Din's Fire as early as you did. Or as early as I did. With the door open, we can just walk right in. Welcome to the Shadow Temple. First thing you notice is the really eerie music playing. The shadow will yield only to one with the Eye of Truth, handed down in Kakariko village. Well, considering we don't have anything like that, that's kind of concerning. Now, this... Make my beak face the skull of truth. The alternative is descent into deep darkness. Alright. Got a 1 in 5 chance of getting it right. Let's try this one first. Well, that was wrong. I'm not gonna keep going like that. I'm going to find the Eye of Truth because I don't want to keep getting it wrong. So I'm gonna go ask about it in the village. Because I already know the answer, but I want to play this as if I were a new player.
I would assume that Nintendo wouldn't stick something like that in front of a new player and say, screw you, figure it out yourself. So I would guess that someone in town knows the answer. So I'm going to check the village.
Talk to her. I bred a new type of miniature cuckoo. I call it the pocket cuckoo. I don't get goosebumps from this baby. Cuckoos are very good at getting lazy, late risers out of bed. Haven't you heard of them before? Yes, I have, but that's kind of not what I'm worried about right now. It makes them very happy to crow, especially when it wakes up a very heavy sleeper. However, my cuckoo is not entirely happy right now. You look like you're good at handling cuckoos. Here, take this egg. After the cuckoo hatches, bring it back to me after a while, and I'll check out its mood. What do you think? Will you try? I guess, but I'm not really concerned about that right now. Got bigger things going on. A long time ago, there was a man in his very village who had an eye they said could see the truth. Okay. Now, usually you have to train your mind's eye most strenuously to actually see the truth. But this fella, no, they say he had a different way of doing things. His house stood where the well is now. Well. From that, you know it has something to do with the well, so let's go talk to this guy by the well. The windmill draws water up from the depth of the well. Now the well is dried up, though. That's interesting information. So, we know it has something to do with the well. And the water in the well. There seems to be what looks like an entrance here that we can't get in. Like it was closed long ago. Maybe these guys that are laughing about something have something to say about it. I tell you, I saw him. I saw the ghostly figure of Dampe the Gravekeeper sinking into his grave. It looked like he was holding some kind of treasure. Look at this guy. Ever since he escaped from Hyrule Castletown, he's become even more timid. Yeah, those guys have absolutely no bearing on the story whatsoever. Is there anybody else to talk to in here? Around here? I seem to remember there being a guy up on top of the tower. This guy that you could sell sea items to. Or bottle items. Please, with C, please sell me something. Please, with C. Nothing has changed with him. There's the guy that gave you the piece of heart. We're talking to him while on the roof. I don't think anything's changed with him. There's someone up here now, making it impossible to jump like I could before. Look at me, I'm on top of the world. It really bothers me to see anyone at a higher level than I am. I have to be on top. Reminds me of a certain person that I'm not going to name because I don't want to start a discussion that'll end in a fight. To get a good view, use C up and look around with the control stick. Primo information there. I've known that for a long, long time. Alright. So, let's think about this for a minute. We know the well is important. We know the windmill draws energy from the water in the well, but it dried up a long time ago. We went down there. There was an entrance that seemed to have been sealed up a long time ago. What can we do with that? I seem to remember Sheik saying something about the Master Sword being a portal between time periods. So let's try something about that. You can use this song that Sheik taught us to warp to the Temple of Time. First time using it. Let's go right there. We can try to see if we can do something with that. So let's put the sword back in the pedestal. As Sheik indicated, you can go back and forth through time using the Master Sword anytime you wish. You just have to get the first medallion. And funnily enough, it doesn't matter which of the bosses you complete. It just has to be the Fire Temple, Water Temple, or Forest Temple that you complete, because the next temple and the one after you actually can't get without fighting the Water Temple boss first. But as long as you complete one of those first three, you can do this. As a matter of fact, you can actually use any song in any time period. That's going to come up in a minute, but just to show you what I mean, I can still use the Nocturne of Shadow, even though technically I'm not supposed to learn it for 7 years. It's quite the paradox. And right there gives me an idea. Wasn't there a song that I mentioned was a paradox? Sometimes I completely miss that jump and land straight in the hole. And I never mean to, because you don't have to go back into that hole once you learn the Sun song. But anyway, like I said, Song of Paradoxes. Remember when I first grabbed the Master Sword, I learned a song from the windmill? The water is still here. I think you know what I'm going to do, if you understand what a paradox is. So, you come in here. Yeah, it's already contradicting itself because the piece of heart is already gone, even though I'm not supposed to get it for 7 years. You play the Song of Storms for this guy. And that speeds up the windmill. And because the windmill runs on the well's water that drains the water from the well, allowing you to go to the bottom and enter into that entrance that was there. Go around. What? It's going way too fast. Yeah, so that's why that song is a paradox. Because if you remember in that previous episode where I learned that song, he said that 7 years ago there was a mean kid that played that song and messed up the windmill. And he teaches you that song. So then you go back in time and you become that mean kid that plays that song and mess up the windmill so that he can teach you that song in the future. So, the paradox is that he teaches you the song so you can teach him so he can teach you, but where did it come from? The more you think about it, the more your head starts to hurt. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go down into the well. Welcome to the bottom of the well. This is another minor dungeon where you're just here for an item, but there's much more to it than you think. So I'm going to basically streamline it. So here we have a big Skulltula, and I'm going to deal with it the way I deal with any Skulltula. Save my ammo and jump attack it from behind. This thing says, I can hear the spirits whispering in this room. Look for the Eye of Truth. That's what they're saying. So, my deductive reasoning was correct. The Eye of Truth is in here. Now we have water here. Okay. There's a crack here, which hints that we can... There's one of those green bubbles again. Oh, crap! Oh. Huh. I don't think I knew this was there. Okay. Oh, that's how I get out of there. Okay. Alright. So, I don't like to go through this unless I have that guy taken care of. Because he moves faster than you do, it's hard to chase after him, it's harder to run away from him. There's a like back there, you could hear it gurgling. Now here, it's a Triforce on the ground, and by now you should know what that means. You play Zelda's Lullaby. Wherever you see a Triforce, you play Zelda's Lullaby, and 9 times out of 10 it does something. Alright. Ooh. Alright. Now, I'm not messing with anything else until I get the dungeon item here, because there are traps all over the place that you can't see with the naked eye. Like, yeah, that's the whole point of a trap, is that you can't see it, but that's not what I mean. Now, here we get bombs, and we have to crawl under here. And there's another Skulltula here. And again, this isn't the kind of trap I'm referring to. These are traps you can see with the naked eye. Now, I want to warn anybody who's playing along, especially those on an original copy of the game, who are faint of heart, because what we're going to fight in the next room can be terrifying for people who get scared easily. So be warned that this thing is very, what's the word? Anxiety inducing. Whenever you see these arms popping up, just know that, yeah, this game was somehow intended for kids with this thing in it. Now, this one, basically the easiest way to make it appear is to get caught by the hands. But this thing is called Dead Hand. And you can see basically what it is. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You see what it does. Now, something funny about it is that growing up, somehow it always made me think of Michael Jackson. Though I feel bad making that joke now because he's dead, but I'm just gonna stop that line of thought there. I hate this thing. You can kill the hands, but as Child Link, it's not very easy. And without the Eye of Truth, you can't make it appear without the hands, so in this battle, it's better just to let him capture you. Thankfully, however, this is the only one you have to face as a child. It will appear again, but you'll have a longer sword to be able to easier deal with it. And you have this item when that happens, so okay, so yeah, this is the Lens of Truth, also known as the Eye of Truth. As you can see, all we have left to collect is one more spell, one more bottle, and 3 items that seem to be connected to the bow. We're chugging right along in this game, aren't we? Now here, on our way back through, we can kill this Skulltula without triggering the trap. And now that we have the Lens of Truth, I can show you what I meant when I said traps that you can't see with the naked eye. It took me a second to realize I'd already opened that chest because it looked like it hadn't been opened for a second. Like that. That's what I meant. There are things hidden that you can't see without the Lens of Truth. First, I'm going to tackle this first room. This big room. And of course, I'm going to kill that thing first so it doesn't get in the way. And of course, there are wall masters in this room. Okay. Alright, that works. That's not exactly how I'd intended to deal with that, but it works. Alright. Okay, there's one right there. Okay. It's time we found the compass first. Oh, crap! Not what I meant to do. So, did I mention that this whole dungeon is anxiety-inducing? Not just the dead hand, but the entire dungeon is anxiety-inducing? Still, better than the ice cavern. What's this way? There's nothing that way. Alright. And the rest of the redeads in this room just unfroze. I was trying to make a pun, but I couldn't think of one. Unfortunately, this is not the moment for puns, it looks like. Wrong button. There's another redead. Guarding another big chest. No! No! Shh! That's what I was talking about. Okay, that'll help. Crap, it doesn't show me which ones I haven't been to yet. All one room. Really? Oh, I've been to 3 of them now. This one I haven't been to yet. And there's no redeads there. Okay, so I think I've killed all the redeads in this room. I must be thinking of the Master Quest version that has 2 more, and yeah, I must be thinking of the Master Quest version of this dungeon that has like 6 in this room. 4 to 6. One more up here, I believe. Yep, there it is. I can hear the spirits whispering in this room. Look for the Eye of that again. I have it. Of course, the green skull is back. Small key. I can die again. Okay. This will open. There we go. There's a... Let's see, what's in this room? It's a locked door. Let's go in here. No! Okay, now we're back in this room. First, we're gonna take out keys. I'm gonna equip my bombs real quick for when I get to the BMOs. But anyway, we first take out the keys. Then we get out a bomb and throw it at the BMOs. Take him out. Okay. Then, using the lens of truth, we know we can go around the edge. I can get these pieces. Yes, got them. The hearts, get the chest. That's not very useful. Find my way to the door, and voila. That was an ordeal. Crap. Yeah, so I have no problem stopping a like from eating me as an adult. As a child, it's much harder to fight adult Link enemies. Alright, so there's one gold Skulltula. Really? Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna go after the chest in the upper left corner now. First, I'm gonna get rid of this guy. See what I mean about him being faster than me? Anyway. I end up over there eventually. Oh yeah, this is the one that says danger above. Alright. Damn it. What I meant by the danger above comment was... this wall, it says something here. Danger above. That's what it says. Alright. There's a hole there that you have to avoid, and then another pile of whatever that you have to bomb. With a chest underneath. Really? So, come in here. That's an enemy we haven't seen in a while. With some relatively new ones. Okay. we take care of this. Now, I saw another locked door over there that I need to... I wonder what that other chest over there was. Yeah, it showed another chest over here. In the dead hand room. No, we won't have to fight it again. It was a mini boss. But it showed another chest in there. Did I miss one? Yeah, I missed one. Holy crap. Oh my god! Alright, well, now we know. Oop. Alright. Wait. Yeah, it's... Ah! Did I seriously never put my shield back on? I just noticed that. Yeah, my anxiety's going through the roof here. I'm having a hard time focusing on talking. I'm not noticing things like that. I'm obviously making mistakes in my yeah, this is not my best playthrough of Bottom of the Well, obviously. I only have 2 more rooms yet to explore. You! Okay. Alright. I will meet you back up top. Alright. Now. Oh. This is wrong. This is where I'm supposed to be. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. then there has to be a key in this room up here. Just not in a chest. Oh, yeah, I remember now. So in this room we get a new enemy. This mummy over here is called a Gibdo. In this game they function the same as Redeads, except they take a little more abuse. Now, if I remember right, it's this torch we have to light. Coffin open. Obviously, the key is in one of the... Obviously, the key is in one of the coffins. Yes, I got the right one. Now, if you want to open the coffins and find out what's in each of them, that's up to you. There is a Gibdo in at least one of them. There are enemies in all the others, I believe. But the one on the far left, as you open the door, as you walk in, the one on the far left is the one that has the key. Obviously, at this point, I want to finish and get the hell out of here. So, yeah, let's move through here. No! No, 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 no! Really? I thought I could... No, 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 no! I thought I could jump across that, but... apparently he doesn't jump, he just falls. Alright, so last room in the dungeon. So obviously you walk in and there's a bunch of keys here that you gotta deal with. But there's another gold skull laying there. Yeah, over here, so... hey. Now that we got that, that is everything. And we can finally leave the bottom of the well. All you have to do is just go south. We got what we came for. We got everything in here. We can leave. So now we are fully equipped to go into the Shadow Temple and take care of business. But I'm gonna do that in another episode. before I go back to the Temple of Time and return to the future, I have one more thing that I want to get now that I've got the Lens of Truth. And it's back in Hyrule Castletown Market. Okay, so now that we're back in Castletown Market, you have to do this at night. So this door over here leads to a game that can only be played at night. When you walk in, it's called the Treasure Box Shop. And there's a reason I held off on playing this until now. Open the chest and surprise, if you find a key inside, you'll be able to advance. Left or right, try your luck. 10 rupees to play. You want to try it? Yes, that's what I'm here for. He gives you a key, a shiny new key to walk through the door. And you have to pick your chest. Each chest gives you a 50% chance on getting it right. So I'm going to pick one and see what I get. I got it right! So then you go on and same deal until you get to the end. I'm going to choose this one this time, and what do I get? See, I lost. So I have to go all the way back to the beginning. Manually go all the way back to the beginning. Talk to him. Thanks a lot. Doesn't even offer to let you play again. Kind of jerkish, but oh well. You go back in again and 10 rupees to play. I'll play again. Now, why did I hold off on playing this until I got the Lens of Truth? Because with the Lens of Truth, you can cheat and see what's in each chest. That makes this quest a lot easier. Is it cheap and does it make it really stupid easy? Yes. Does it kill the fun and excitement of doing it with the percentage chance? Yes. But does it let you actually win? Yep. I have a friend that may or may not appear on this channel at some point, depending on the game. Dice Smith Dimensions the Fourth. He says his motto in life is win if you can, lose if you have to, but always, always cheat. And I think he would appreciate what I just did. But by doing all of that, you get a piece of heart. And even when you win, cheating or not, when you win, you still have to manually walk all the way back to the beginning of the game. Which, I guess, if you cheat, that could be your penance, not getting the automatic walk back to the beginning of the game. But when you talk to him, great, you're a real gambler. He doesn't even notice that you cheated, so you get away with it. But that is what I wanted to do before heading back to the Temple of Time. So, with that, I'm going to be changing back into an adult. And afterwards, I will see you in the next episode when we will be taking care of a single side quest. Because trust me, it'll take a whole episode. See you guys then.